February 17th, and welcome to Odds Wizard, where we bet for fun by betting together. Last night we went 2 for 3. That Texas Tech Baylor game last night kept me up because it was so much fun to watch. It's a game I wouldn't have watched if I didn't have a little bit on it, a little rooting interest, if you say. But yeah, that's why we do this, to make games that we wouldn't watch more fun. I've got 3 of those tonight that I'm hoping will be close games. 1 NBA pick and 2 NHL picks tonight. So I'm going to start with our NBA pick. I'm going to take the Miami Heat minus 5.5 points at the Charlotte Hornets. That game is tonight at 7 o'clock. The Heat have won 5 of their last 6, where Charlotte has lost 8 of their last 9. So these are 2 teams going in opposite directions. The Heat are hot, and Charlotte is cold. 5.5 points is more than I usually like to give. I usually like to stick to 3.5, 4.5, because things can get weird at the end of a blowout. Where these games can come back tighter, but I'm going to take the 5.5 points on the Heat tonight just to make it a little interesting. That's at minus 110 odds. The big reason I want to do this is because Miami played Charlotte a couple weeks ago, and they won 104-86. So I think they can probably do that again tonight. I know Charlotte's a little banged up. So is Miami. I'm making this pick early today, so I don't have the injury reports yet, but I still think Miami should win either way and should cover the 5.5 points tonight. The second pick I'm going to do is an NHL pick. I'm going to take the Blues minus 1.5 goals at the Montreal Canadiens. That's at 7 o'clock on ESPN+, and those are minus 110 odds, which I think is kind of crazy because you don't see the minus 1.5 goals at negative odds very often. That just tells you how bad the Montreal Canadiens are. They've won 8 games the entire season. I mean, that's pitiful for a professional hockey team. The Blues, on the other hand, have won 28 games, and they've won their last 2 games by 3+ goals against good teams. So with them playing a garbage team tonight, this could be a trap game, which is my only fear, that they don't come out hot because they don't feel like they need to. It's like when you play your little cousin in basketball and you think you don't have to try hard, then he dunks on you. I don't want that to happen tonight to the Blues, and I don't think it will, so I'm going to take the Blues minus 1.5 at Montreal, as they're fighting for a playoff spot, the Blues are. So I think they're going to come in motivated. The third pick I'm going to take tonight feels like a trap pick. I'm going to take the Blue Jackets over the Blackhawks, and that's at plus 125, and that's straight up. That's straight up Blue Jackets to beat the Blackhawks. That game is at 8:30 on ESPN+. The Blue Jackets have a much better record than the Blackhawks. Chicago's lost like 7 of their last 8 games. The Blue Jackets have won 4 of their last 6. There's no reason for the Blue Jackets to be underdogs. I've looked at the injuries. There's no reason for this. So Vegas knows something we don't. I'm hoping that the Blue Jackets, being a much better team, will win out over what Vegas knows. There's just no way I could take the Blackhawks to win this game at negative odds. So if I see plus odds on a team that I think should be the favorite, I'm going to take it. Having said that, with these odds being so wonky, it will be a good game to watch. Like I said, Vegas knows something we don't, which means it's going to be a close game. If you put all 3 of these picks together in the cauldron, our odds would be plus 721 to win all 3. So yeah, if you want to do that tonight, go for it. It's always fun for me to try and see if I can go 3 for 3. It just makes it that much more interesting. So our picks tonight, to recap, I'm going to take the Heat minus 5.5 over Charlotte. I'm going to take the Blues minus 1.5 over Montreal. And I'm going to take the Blue Jackets to beat the Blackhawks. And that last game is at 8:30 on ESPN+, and probably the one I'll be talking about the most tonight. So if you can get involved, comment on Twitter as I update the games. Tell me your thoughts. And please subscribe on YouTube, comment on YouTube, tell me what your favorite pick is, and we can talk about it. So have a great night, and good luck with your bets.